Hello. Sorry. Strange Antiquities demo. This is a predecessor. It's after Strange Horticulture. I haven't finished that. I played it long ago, but I need to finish it. It's such a cute game. I love it. But here's their new game they have coming out, and it's a demo. So let's get into it. As a thaumaturge's apprentice, there's a lot to learn. Every object must be treated with care, and it's important to identify the harmful from the harmless, the potent from the mild. It was only supposed to be a temporary arrangement when Eli left the shop, Strange Antiquities in my hands. None of us knew that by then the pendulum was already swinging with a terrible certainty that could not be stopped. The ravens were an omen, a circling unkindness of black wings and cheerless cries that seemed, even then, to signal the start of a rising dread. Oh, I'll miss this. Use the arrow keys or wasp. Okay, 1, 2, 3. It's 3. Kitty. Oh, oh, the purring. Oh, that's so nice. Ooh, it's like rumbling in my ear. I love that. Oh, sorry, baby. The Thaumaturge, Eli White. Eli is a thaumaturge, a collector and a curator of powerful objects. Objects that to the untrained eye may appear dull and lifeless, but that in the right hands and armed with the right knowledge can be a gateway to so much more. For Eli, the quest to unearth and understand each new object has been the driving force of his adult life. As owner of Strange Antiquities, Eli is a stern master. He knows firsthand what can happen if the right precautions are not taken. He doesn't tend to show much emotion, but he does have a more tender side, a side that is most reserved for the store's cat, Jupiter. Wait. Kitty. Jupiter is the thaumaturge's cat, or more accurately, Eli is Jupiter's thaumaturge. Jupiter found Strange Antiquities, perhaps drawn to the curiosities within, and made it his home. Eli was more than happy to accommodate him, but he learned early on that Jupiter was his own master. His business is his own, but it largely consists of regular naps, terrorizing rodents, and the midnight explorations of Undermere and beyond. What he does on his excursions is a mystery, but he seems to be well known among the town residents. Oh, I've been called away to assist in an urgent matter in Ravenglass and must leave at once. I am leaving the shop in your care, with some reluctance, I might add. Make use of my reference materials. Here, take this. Ooh, the music! There's an index in the back that may be... If in doubt, study it carefully. And remember that there are artifacts, powerful artifacts here. Under no circumstances should you seek entry to any locked doors, or cupboards. In fact, safest not to touch anything at all. I should be back in a few days. The music is great! Thomas Pope. Congrats! Gratulera! Today is the day you meet the great Thomas Pope. That's me. I'm a man of two loves, fresh mountain air and a little white dog called Hamish. But I reserve some room for laughter among friends and shops with cats in them. If you will be so kind, I'm looking for a replacement for my hunter's spoon. Use items to inspect them. Hunter's spoon. Move the cursor over different parts of the object to inspect it. Clay. Cork. These markings have been carved. Hard and somewhat rough. Sorry. Can I? Oh. A hunter's boon is a primitive item. They grant the power of the predator, enhancing perception and agility. They are made from trophies taken from slain beasts, with those from the deadliest predators being the most prized. They are simple items without embellishment. There's no trophies here. Smooth but hard, smooth. Yellowy brown. Nothing. Power. Oh god. Oh. Is there anything else? Nothing else in Hunter's Boon. Power. They are simple items without embellishment. They are made from trophies taken from slain beasts, with those from the deadliest predators being the most prized. Simple items. So this Hunter's Boon. Tiger's Tooth. A trophy from a predator. Ossic Ring? These somewhat macabre objects were originally made as offerings to the goddess Corkin, but the practice fell out of favor as belief waned. They are hard to come across now, but they are occasionally sought out for their ability to keep vermin at bay. Some say that they can hear Corkin's unearthly hiss when they hold an Ossic Ring up in their air. You can add labels to items. Ah. We're gonna use heat. Ouch. I ain't go. Jack Hungerford. The nights are drawing in again. What's this? Dark shadows hide dark deeds, or so my father always used to say. Seems like the shadows have grown darker since he passed 2 winters gone. A creeping dark has set up in my house. I'm told a shadow hold will draw it out. Oh, okay, never mind, like, maybe, never mind, I don't know what I'm thinking about. I was gonna say, like, the signs, like, the symbols. I was like, oh, it's gonna be over there, but then the wolf was over there, and there's no symbol that says wolf, so I would, it looks like a wolf, you know what I mean, whatever. A shadow hold, or oshadic vessel, is a container of any kind, sometimes a jar, or a bottle, or some sort of box. It can be used to contain an oshadic spirit, the manifestation known as creeping dark, pulling it out from the shadows like poison from a wound. They are decorated with an elaborate design called a shadow catcher. So a box, but like this. Is that a bottle, right? Jar, bottle, or box? Yep. A sun bond is a small, lightweight, designed to be carried discreetly and made A non-precious metal of some kind, housing a gemstone of light that carry the warmth and the light of the sun, the brightness that can pierce the darkest gloom. Here's auto-labeling option in your settings. If labeling isn't your thing. It's going to be... What's with all the ravens flying around Undermere today? I don't remember ever seeing anything like it. Not a good day to be the sort who believes in dark omens. A letter for you. We discovered some papers in a hidden desk drawer in the boatyard last night. Mr. Jones almost threw them in the fire pit, but I asked to take a look at them first. That man does like to burn things. They look old. Maybe there's nothing of much use here, but I thought of you when I came across an entry on the Shin. Charlie Withers. Julia Braddock. Ah, Jupiter, we meet again. Our paths crossed late last night on Princess Street. We shared a moment before he slunk off into the dark, on important business no doubt. I wonder if you can help me. I am visiting my grandmother later, and I wanted to bring her something. She lives all alone on the edge of town, out on Clanbrook Road, and I don't always manage to get out there as often as I'd like. I thought maybe a moon heart would bring her some comfort. Probably that. Sorry. There's an index in the back that may be useful to you. Moon heart. Selenic totem. These carved totems, more commonly known as moon hearts, can be imbued with a sentiment of feeling, such as love or joy, and then held tightly to recall the same feeling. They sometimes feature crescent shapes associated with both the Selenic and Gnostic disciplines. Indeed, the form of the item itself will often have connection to either the moon or night. So the owl or bat. This is a carving, is it not? Carved totem. This? Evil Kent. I didn't read it! Shit. Sorry, I really tried to read it. Can you? I wish you can like... The behavior of the ravens is disturbing it, to say the least. As a rule, they only come together to feed. Ravens are omnivores, carrion eaters mostly, but they'll take anything they can get their talons into, and they'll kill if necessary. I didn't plan on dropping in today, but there's something happening out there and I'd like to know what. A voice of Cernanos might help put me at ease, or it might do the opposite. The voice of Cernanos. Hold on. We'll have to... Oh, there's more! Hey! Oh, sorry. The Cernanos. The name voice of Cernanos is used to refer to any bronze torque that has certain imbued properties. With skill, such an item can be used to read the patterns of nature that are otherwise hidden to us. Cernanos is a pagan god of the forest and nature, typically depicted as a man with antlers of a stag, and often wearing or holding a torque. I've looked into Cernanos before. I've looked into him a lot. Not a lot, but enough. Cernanos. Okay, bronze, torque, bronze, ending bronze. Clay. Bronze. Is the torque? It is. Yeah. Voice of Cernanos. Oh, it's like the necklace. Spirit Eye. There are some who stay away from spirit eyes, believing them to be a window into a world that should not be seen, and others who deride their fear as nothing more than superstition. It is not clear exactly what they do show. Another layer beneath the visible world, perhaps. A layer that requires something more than the traditional senses to experience. They draw their power from the opposing symbols inscribed upon them. Oh yeah, that's the torque. I knew torque was like a necklace. This is the voice of Cernanos. Which one we write for Cernanos? End of day one. The black mare thundered through the icy rain, shining wet in the silver moonlight. Her cloaked rider was exhausted, cold, and soaked to the bone. He knew he would not survive the night if he did not reach Backbarrow. Shackles? Chains? An escaped prisoner ran northwest. He hid me in the first building he came to. Friday, Fridag. I forgot about this. What am I doing? At the top of the hill is a cluster of grassy mounds, the barrows. Whoever is buried in them must have been important in their time. An escaped prisoner, northwest. Northwest. I should have not come here. Oh, that's bad. I'm wasting my time. The eye. That first building, right? Northwest. The Lucky House. North. Northwest. I don't want to keep doing that and then mess up. What is this? I've stored a couple of items in the cellar of the wine merchant next door. Thalmic fields. All thalmic objects produce a field of sorts. Although invisible to the naked eye, they can be observed by placing an object over a thalmic lens. These fields are not fully understood despite attempts to study them over the years. Northwest, first building. Two trains. Ah, well, that's just perfect. Undermere fizzing with fear over these ravens, and the thaumaturge has left his apprentice in charge. Sorry, my dear, that was rude. Pay no attention to me. I'm an old lady who got out of the wrong side of the bed. These ravens have gotten under my skin is all. Please do let Eli know that I was looking for him next time you see him, and pass on my thanks for letting me borrow his copy of Hermetic Symbology. There are 3 branches of thaumaturgy. Each of these is split into 2 disciplines, represented by the following symbols: celestial, diurnal, individual, mentic of the mind, wisic of the body, noctic, night, diurnic of the day, selenic of the moon, dradic of the earth. Imbuements: calm, confusion, death, life, paralysis, poison, deception, fear, foresight, protection, strength, truth, fortune, hypnosis, insanity, weakness, and wisdom. Those were imbuements. Elements: earth, air, fire, water, light, dark, materials, ashes, oil, soap, tallow, urine, verdigris, I don't know what that is, vinegar, and wax. Mundane elements: antimony, arsenic, bismuth, magnesium, phosphorus, platinum, potassium, and zinc. Planetary metals: copper is Venus, gold the sun, iron Mars, lead Saturn, quicksilver Mercury, silver the moon, and tin Jupiter. Seasons: autumn, spring, summer, winter. Weather: fog, hail, lightning, rain, snow, storm, thunder, wind, cold. Frost, heat, ice. Wicca: blessings, horned god. If that's Cernunnos, I should put that for Cernunnos. Rebirth: spirituality, triple goddess, which is not, which is sign. Maybe I should change Cernunnos. Two is the Wiccan. If it's even on here. Horned god. Wait, I don't have that little thing up there, but... Oh, there it is. Hello. I feel paralyzed. I have no job, no partner, no friends, no prospects. I heard a horned shackle might be the answer. Horned shackle? An example of an elaborate horned shackle. Horned shackles are used to bring about change in one's life, bestowing the ability to overcome personal demons. In use, the horns are rubbed between one's fingers, causing them to become worn smooth over the years. Hard and rough. Would be this one? No. Obviously not. Horns. It has to have horns. But it's like a necklace. Nothing over here. Well. Rich. Maybe this one. There's nothing else here. Hard ridge, rough and pitted. I forgot to do that. Slight feeling of out of body. Nothing. There's nothing else here. Worn smooth. That's hunter's spoon. Ah. Sorry. I thought it would be a necklace. Visager can be used to prevent the spread of disease and pestilence. Among other oddities, flames burn pale blue in the presence. Horn shackle. David. At least the weather's looking a little better out there today. Good day. You might be interested to hear that my plow overturned a strange looking object yesterday. Come to the farm and it's yours, for the right price of course. Stanley. I want an Ossic ring. Ossic. That's a pleasing word to hold on the tongue. An Ossic ring. Quarkel, the serpent goddess. This somewhat macabre object were originally made as offerings to the goddess, but the practice fell out of favor. Some say that they can hear an unearthly hiss. I need to hear. Nothing. Okay. Nothing. You don't hear anything? Really? Nothing? Pungent. What? Macabre object. You can hear an unearthly hiss. She's not hearing anything about any of this stuff. Every sound has become both louder and clearer. Nothing. 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 Pungent? I was expecting it to smell worse than it does. Oh, wait. Nothing. 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 So what am I supposed to do if I don't hear anything? Sounds are muffled in this presence. I'm looking for something macabre, so maybe something a bit grisly that makes you think of death. There's a macabre thing over here. Perhaps the ring in the name is a clue. A deep fear is taking root. I must break the hold it has over me. Click a segment of the seal and bank the dice to break it. What? I don't get it. I click a segment of the seal and bank dice to break it. I don't get it. I needed that symbol. Click a die to unlock it. Stars can be any matching symbol. I can't. What? Okay, I need the symbols in there. Oh, 3 of them. Either I'm dumb or... ring shape that get out the hissing sound. There's nothing in here. I held up your ear, you see, didn't hear anything. Nothing to remark on anything. See, I don't understand. She's literally nothing. Makes no sense. What's ring shaped? What's a ring? I don't know what they want. Everything is shaped as a ring. I don't understand. What? And have I not clicked on everything? Do I not have it? I'm so confused. It's literally nothing. I'm just gonna have to get, it's not a ring shape. I don't know what to do. It's not that. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna pause it until I can figure it out. Hold on. Okay, thank God for freaking Google, because that makes no sense. How would you know? That was an accident. I'm trying to close this. This. I gotta put that out there. How would you know that? I thought that was just stuff down here. Makes no sense. I would have never gotten that. Ever. These eerie creations are worn by priests of Holgar and various rituals relating to death and afterlife. The sacrament to ask for his protection, Wolfsong's truth to seek his judgment, path of the warrior to help the dead find their way. It's ridiculous. I don't know if it's two S's or what. Hello, Daisy. A friend of mine, or former friend I should say, has been stealing jewelry from me. 3 necklaces have gone missing over the past few weeks, including one that was a gift from my late grandmother. Do you have a suitable pendant that I could leave laying out for her to find that will teach her a lesson and make sure it never happens again? I will need to make a choice here. There are no wrong answers, but my decision will no doubt affect motion outside my shop. A binding seed. These items are made of 2 distinct materials, representing the Mentic and the Witchy, the mind and the body. The winding path, the mind, is described by a spiral encompassing to the body, the seed. A binding seed is a form of punishment that amplifies feelings of guilt and shame. Worn about the neck to place them closer to the heart, these innocent-looking items instill a sense of fear and paranoia. They can be difficult to remove. I think I'll do binding. The U Labyrinth at Castle Morgan, a larger-than-life binding seed. Spiral. Do we even have anything that's a spiral? Wixie. Materials. Does she feel anything? Pewter. Stone, gold. Cool. When you guilt, your heart feels lighter. Green marble, iron. You. I don't like how they make me feel. Binding seed. Shield charm. Generic charms of protection have little to offer the skilled thaumaturge, but can have some small effect. An Oshadic spirit or a wandering shroud will not abide them, for example. Such charms make use of the art of symbology, an ancient and some would say primitive component of thaumaturgy. They can be made from a variety of materials, though rarely precious metals. They found a man just now in that house where all them ravens were. I wish I hadn't seen, but I did. He was sheet white, but it was his eyes that were going to give me nightmares. All black they were. It was like that he weren't there anymore. I don't need to wait around for another sign. I'm taking my family to Sedberg, and I'll be taking a libula to see us safely through. The heck is that? Libuli are purported to offer reassurance in times of upheaval and change, but they are not held in highly regard by most scholars of the occult. That being said, an imbuement of wisdom shows that a libula is not merely decorative. There is a power in symbology, as the old thaumaturge knew. Well, wisdom. Do you feel any wisdom? I wonder what does they say? Change and wisdom? Change, wisdom. Wait a minute. Changed. Horn shackle. About wisdom. So, change could be the horn shackle. Which one's the horn shackle? Hunter's boon. Change. I can try it. No, it's not gonna make me something different. Sorry. Fuck. Horn shackle. I meant change. What is that symbol? Two squares. Two triangles. Two triangles. What? Really? It's not there. Guess so. Do you feel any wisdom? Change? Nothing. Darkness to it, as if it holds untold fears inside. Nothing to remark. Sense of being watched. Nothing to remark. Nothing. Nothing. Polished. Energy about it. Nothing. A slight out-of-body feeling like my hands belong to somebody else. Sense of foreboding. I don't know what a libula is. I'm confused. Change. Horn shacula. Power and symbology. Not decorative. I don't know. I don't know what you want from me. It's not giving me any clues. It's annoying. He's a cat. 3 cats. Need 4. Or 2 of those. What? How about do that one then? How do I do that one? I meant that one. I have 2 of those. What? Thanks, cat. Didn't help. I need 4 of the same symbols. Jesus Christ. I feel stupid, like probably something so simple, but I don't understand what they're talking about. There's nothing here for... Oh my god. Purported to offer reassurance in times of people and change, they are not held in high regard by most scholars. They say that imbuement of wisdom shows that a libula is not merely decorative. They are powers and symbology, blah fucking blah. I mean, hello? Not that. Not that. Not that. Not that. You do 2 at a time. I need sun and cats. Cats. Okay, 2 sun, 2 snake. Yeah, don't give me a snake, thank you. need a snake. My lord. The item bears a symbol of wisdom. I didn't even see that. Witch's fingers are said to be severed digits of the Witch of Undermere. They are capable of inflicting intense pain, but the goal is supposedly purification of the body, a most unpleasant experience, but a last resort that has cured some and finished off others. Wisdom. Here. I had the right idea, but I was doing the wrong thing. I didn't see that one. I looked at this one over here. That one. And I just said, well, never mind. None of them have that. Sorry. Jeez Louise. I don't even need to label it because they're all gonna be different. Well, I do need to, so no, not. I know not to click on that one. Thanks a lot for oh, thanks. This is my brain how it works. I overthink stuff and I'm like, well, that can't be it, so I just throw it out. I even like, I gotta start actually. The simple stuff makes it so hard to me. I don't know why, but I love these games. I love strange horticulture, so we definitely be playing this, and it's probably be very frustrating, but I still like it anyway. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, love you, bye.